really paid off in the end. So if they want to play a little bit more passively, just stay in lane, Heartlink is probably the way to go. So we'll see it right away.
Enemy minions will arrive in
we'll see.
5
I think it's less of a question at this point about whether they're going to invade. The question more is how is Nova going to invade and which camp do they go for?
You're just already being the Debbie Downer, and you sense that they're going to be aggressive. Yeah, they are going to be aggressive. They're not invading just yet. They're making their way around. But look at Kong Lin. He's sticking around with Waypit. This is going to be a 1-2 combination, which is going to be very annoying. And it looks like Waypit did go with a bitter farewell.
No, it's not. No, please, no, bye. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, Bai's just like, leave my Azure Golem away. I don't really have vision. Nuno will spot it out, but that bitter farewell is starting to make some work. They get the smite, and now Bai's in a bad spot. He gives up first blood, and now Lola is going to get run down, and all the same. No, it's not enough. The Blossomy fan shuts him down, and that's going to be 2 early kills for Nova yet again.
And once again, he gets even more. Kong Ling here, with the help of his teammates' aggression, they will get the Tusk Force, they get the Azure Golem, they get the first blood onto Bai as well. Kong Ling was the one responsible for that. They even get Lola down. So every single marker of success that was meant to be is now in the hands of Nova. And this 1k goal lead plus, it was achieved even before the 1 minute mark, just to be clear.
And look at how Xuan was actually able to clear the wave so quickly and then just actually go all the way down to take even more away from Bai, who's going to be further slowed down. This is going to be a tough one. I mean, Nova right now firing on all cylinders, and John getting run down, getting pounced, but he's under the tower, and now it looks like it's way too much damage. The stun onto Xuan, but it doesn't look like there's going to be too much of a follow-up, but they did zone them away. It looks like the minion wave is going to go in favor of Nova as well.
I think the biggest issue here for the sort of Team HAQ is that massive EXP differential, right? Shen is already at level 4. John just hit level 4. In the mid lane, Man is not even 4 yet. Wendy has already used his ultimate once. So this is a big concern. 2,000 gold at the 2 minute mark. Nova is GPM as a team, 1k a minute.
Yeah, but I mean, they're trying to shift. They did the switch. Man is in the bottom lane, right? So he's kind of dealing with Muchi. It's not the most traditional of the mid lane and getting all that extra farm. So he might be a little bit behind, but it is worrying, especially since Wendy is now level 5. Now they're looking to invade even further. And Team HAQ right now on the run. They get the bitter farewell onto Nuo, who will be chased away.
They already have the timing, right? So now, every 80 seconds, Nova is going to, number 1, approach that Azure Golem from the side of Team HAQ. Once it's done, they will start approaching the Crimson Golem. But for now, they're going to start changing their rotations a little bit. Kong Ling wants to secure his own Crimson first. Meanwhile, Waypit is going to be that vision, right? The walking information piece for the side of Team Nova. And once they know about the timing, they will start to decide, okay, what is this choice available to us here, right? After the next 80 seconds of this Crimson take, what is the next play for Nova?
Yeah, and it looks like, you know, they were scouting it out. They were doing the walking around the block, scoping it out for the potential steal on that Crimson Golem. But Team HAQ were like worried, and Bai's like, hey guys, I need support. They actually fortified the area around him just to ensure that he's getting some of those buffs because they need to let Bai really fly in this game.
Yes, but that is, you know, growth for one singular player on the side of Team HAQ, and that's a huge concern now. So Nova, they've been making sure that everyone on the map gets gold, gets EXP as well. They have a healthy lead, and here we go.
Yeah, it looks like they find John. I mean, the shields are going to be on point. He will survive, but that's going to be very close. Now Lola, here come the reinforcements. The nice two-man stun. Wendy's in a bad spot. Waypit is looking to just run away at this point, but Xuan looking to turn. Nuo knows about half-life. The fan is going to do a little bit of damage. The bitter farewell just slowing them down. Team HAQ, though, have been zoned away, but they weren't able to make them pay for invading the enemy jungle.
They can't. In fact, there's a freebie for Muchi at the bottom as well. Here we go, Lola.
And that's actually the craziest part, is that they're doing this with only 4 members from Nova, right? All of that space, free space for Muchi to take that bottom T1, easily taking that down. In addition, they're going to take the Azure Golem anyways, so this is another rough game for Team HAQ.
Yep. I mean, with 4,000 gold ahead, you know there is a very big difficulty for them to number 1, take a team fight. Number 2, to, you know, secure their own objectives in the jungle, and now at this point it's all about getting the damage in.
All about that damage. They're taking the Crimson Golem as well. I mean, they took the Azor one already. I mean, this is a tough situation. It looks like they're growing the lead by 1K every single minute. That's how fast and furious Nova are playing, and they're going to pick up the Tyrant as well. Again, Team HAQ right now on the defensive, but they're reeling at this point.
Yep, Bai and John, they can't deal with Xuan as well. Xuan is level 7. And here's the scary thing about Xuan. As an Arta, the white anchor, every time you use your skills, if it lands on the opponents, you actually get health back. And he's already tough to deal with. He's the ability to tank against the Nova lineup. And with the healing factors coming from the usage of his skills, essentially now, Xuan is unkillable. So it's what? 5v6 at this point.
Yeah, it's going to be very tough to find him, right? And to just lock him down. I mean, he's already got the items as well. And then plus he can kind of divide everything with that ghost ship. So it's going to be a tough ask for Team HAQ to find anything. But this is space, right? Hold the line, right? Take the mid T1. Make sure you defend that. Buy a little bit of space. Now you've taken the bottom T1. Lola is under siege at this point. Needs to be careful from Kong Lin. But here come the reinforcements. The emergence is going to show up on this one. But Kong Lin actually is going to go down. Team HAQ right now with the numbers advantage. That's a great kill for them.
Okay, 5-1, 5-on-1, that's great. Right now, the question is, how do you build upon this, right? Team HAQ, can they go for the split push or they make that defense in the mid lane? Defense in the mid lane not going to work out, but they can try to take the T2 at the bottom. At the same time, Nova understands this. They want to go for more. They have to make an even trade here.
But it looks like, John is in the bottom lane,
nice.
continuing to push. Their Crimson Golem is looking to go, but Muchi's getting a little bit low, just somehow staying alive. But Bai is not going to be as lucky. They find Lola as well. Nova Esports finding 2, and that's going to be a huge win for Nova Esports as they look to go aggressive. Now Mon is running for his life, being chased by wolves.
He's not going to make it out, right? This is a guaranteed he's going to have a very tough time. When he doesn't even need the damage, it's about making sure that he gets him to use his resources.
Oh, here's the emergence, just a sidestep on this one. He gets on out, and he will stay alive, but he did commit the ult on this one. But through that all, Kong Lin was in the bottom lane, taking down John, so you are getting some sort of, kills elsewhere. Again, down about 8K, tough situation for Team HAQ.
Actually, that's kind of cool. I did not know that mechanic. Man uses a flash in the middle of his emergence to actually get the emergence to land at another spot here. So Team HAQ, there's a good play, individual skills from Man, but that's not going to be enough. Nova already knocking on the door at 7.5 minutes here.
They're looking to just take this one down. The top T3 under siege. Team HAQ, all they can do is watch. I mean, they can call the police, but even them, I think they're going to come a little too late. They have the ghost ship. They find him, and they get the pickup on Amon. No emergence on that one as it was on cooldown, and again, he gets picked off yet again.
Yeah, they called for the ambulance, and they got it, but it was a surgeon that came out, and right now, Nova is just doing surgery on the base of Team HAQ.
It's a pediatrician, not the right one. Anyways, he goes down, but now this mid T3 is under siege. This is going to be a tough hold. Mon is down for another 5 more seconds. But Nova Esports, the way that they're doing, the Raging Sea is going to be committed. The light step on back, and now they decide to go. They find Bai, they get the pick off. Mon is right back up, but Lola has already been killed. And Nova Esports, just like that, in a hurry, making it happen. And they find the Crystal, and Nova Esports take game 2.
Once again, without dropping a single member in this final push. They did give away 1 kill though, which is a blemish on the record, but Nova still a very strong start to the series in our best of 7. 2-0 already. 2 more wins net them the series. Team HAQ needs to find a solution quick.
Yeah, I would say Nova Esports get a grade of an A-. You can't die a single time. I think that's unacceptable at this stage. I mean, if you're playing for perfection, Nova, no, all jokes aside, they were just firing on all cylinders, really tough, right? Team HAQ right now, just absolutely reeling, understanding that this is a titan of a team. This is such a scary lineup. I don't know what Team HAQ can do at this point.
And bear in mind, this is like combinations of which still plenty are available because it's only 2 games in, right? They haven't really burnt out their hero pool, and year on year or event by event, you know that each individual player across all the different teams, they're building their hero pool. So it gets even more difficult now because Team HAQ, Nova is not running out of steam just yet.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, just 2 games in. And even that draft, you're kind of thinking, okay, it's not the strongest of Nova lineups, but the way that they're able to execute, it doesn't really matter what they're able to play. That's how deep their hero pools are as well. They're able to take any hero and just play to the next level. Another really good game by Nova here.
Okay, so let's make some predictions here, right?
Okay.
What is this next jungle that they're going to pick up on the side of Nova, right? They've already used the Pei, they've used the Ogrin. Are we looking at a Yang Jindolia combination? Fade?
Like
That would be
Yang
nice.
Jin also can. Yeah, I think Konglin let the guy just style, right? I think that Konglin is just like one of the best. And I think that that's the biggest thing. If Nova Esports, some of the games are, let's just be very honest, a bit of a,